Hello and welcome to Jekyll Geek's RPG Realm. I'm Jekyll Geek and this is my RPG Realm. For this video, I'm starting out with the Goblin Slayer table RPG. And as usual with my solo play series, the first episode slash video is me creating a character. And for most of the part, I'll be referencing this character sheet. And you won't be seeing the PDF because the Goblin Slayer RPG that I'm dealing with is a physical book. But first thing as we start out, we started creating race. I'm going to start out as a human. So I'm going to first do my first stats, doing a 1d3 for the first four stats, being strength, uh, strength, psyche, technique, and intelligence. And that is a D3 for each of them. And I add a 1 to strength and intelligence because my first character that I'm playing is a human. Okay, so let's make those rolls. Okay, 4, which will be a 2. Another 4, a 1, and a 5. Okay, so that means my my stats will be a 3, 2, 1, and a 4. Now let's go to the secondary stats, which is focus, endurance, and reflex. And I'm going to do the same, but add a 2 to endurance because that's what humans have. Okay, 3, 3, 4. So 2, 4, and 2. So I'm getting pretty much a fairly basic stats. Slightly less technique and but more intelligence. And let's see, write down the ability scores, and I'm gonna call myself Jackie for this first character, and it is a human. And age and gender don't really matter for this character sheet. So third thing we do is once we've chosen our race and our basic scores, is that pick a history, determine origin. Going to roll a 2d6 on the human origin table. And that is a 10, which I am a knight. So let's give 1 level a knight and adventure skills. I'm gonna have to pause for a second to see if writing is an adventuring or a regular skill. The scrolls, general skills. Okay, let's I'll pause while I look up writing. Okay, and it seems that writing is a general skill, so it is general skills, writing, basic. Okay, I love it. Okay, so we've figured. I started off as a knight, and then I have to determine a past. Rolling another 2d6. Okay, I got a 7, so I got a peaceful life. So let's see. I think I got. Let's let's look and see the. I'm gonna pause while I look up the lucky skill, which is what I got. So I'm okay, and it looks like lucky is an adventuring skill. So, and I get that as basic. And let's see. Once we get my pass, and I have an encounter. Although, okay, 7. You have a family member that I'm especially mindful about. However, unlike the past and origin, that doesn't give me bonuses, so you can figure out what you want to deal with it. Okay. Uh, then I add a bonus point to a primary score. So, um, okay, so said for fighters, which I'm going to try to be one. And let's see, write down my status. So now I have to choose, well, 2d6 3 times. 7, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's see. 8 I'm going to put into my life. I'm going to choose, since I'm a fighter, I'm going to choose the 8 for my life force. So I have to figure. Okay, and number 5.2. Forces available to all characters. If you probably want to use it's a manual. Okay, choose down twice your life force. So that would give me a an 8 and a 16. So my movement speed would be okay. Yeah, where my movements speed is, and that would be a 21 because it is 3 times my movement speed since I am a human, and my spell uses. So let's see. Okay, so this spell resistance. I have the spell use of 1. And now I have experience points to deal with. So I have 3,000 experience points, which I can put into my classes. So I'm going to pick, see, 1. one fighter, and I'm gonna get 2 into priest because the first 2 levels are what are 1,000 apiece. So I dump 1,000 XP into fighter and 2,000 XP into uh, priest. Uh, okay, so once I've done that, so I'm pretty much going to be a sort of a paladin type. So the next thing I do is acquire my skills, which I have 10 points to do that. Okay, let's see. Let's see, acquire spell. Let's see. How much would the acquiring spells be? I'm going to look that up while I pause once more, so you're not waiting around. Okay, and it looks like I can get uh, many spells as my priest level, which get minor heal, and it says the other one to pick would probably be blessing. Okay, and let's see. So now have my 10 points. So I'm going to do my adventure skills. I'm going to pick two. One swords, one ish, basic. And let's see. The other one they say is guard. Very good one. When you guard, okay, so okay, I picked my skills. So fire skills and spells. That is point number 8. Now purchase stuff. So I'm gonna go for the basic fighter set, which short sword, other armor, and build, and healing potion. Okay, so number 10 is just to write down uh, my stuff. So I am pretty much done with this character. So that's how you create a character in the Goblin Slayer RPG. And yeah, I'll for the next video I'll have some more characters created as I had I had one and I'm probably going to need to create two more, and so but I'll do that offline and well off video. So I hope you found this video slightly educational and somewhat entertaining, and I hope you've had a good rest of your day.